Adriana Ostapenko says a man and a woman paid for a 2-week stay and a 4-day extension at her basement apartment on King William Street in downtown Hamilton. But the couple hasn't paid for the past 5 days. She reached out to AirBnB for help, but still hasn't received any aid. When CHCH News reporter Matt Ingram attempted to speak to the couple staying at the residence, the neighbors weren't happy.
Get that camera out of here. I don't want to be filmed. Get it out. Get it out. Get it away from here!
The neighbors continue to threaten and push the crew.
I'm gonna count the 3 and then you'll be down there.
You get the out of here too.
Hours later, Ostapenko said Hamilton police told her that she could get charged with harassment for involving CHCH News. When we asked, Hamilton Police Media Relations Officer Indy Barrage says she was warned after the couple, who he refers to as tenants, said they were allegedly being harassed on multiple occasions.
There's been allegations from our tenant that there's been other contact in the past, and this was just another one. And that's something else that the police are looking into.
When we spoke to Ostapenko, she said the officer didn't mention any other occasions and said she could get charged for calling CHCH News. Barrage says he can't speak on the other instances or tell us what the officer said during the phone call.
Like I said, I can't speak on that. I wasn't there for that conversation. Simply, she was advised to avoid any unnecessary contact with the tenant, and that if that's this type of behavior or any continuous unwanted contact was to continue, there could be possible charges of criminal harassment.
He says both parties were warned because the case is being dealt with in court. Ostapenko also claimed that Hamilton police told her that she could get arrested if she changes the locks on her property.
We don't have that in our report, in the report that I read. This investigation, the initial report taking was done by another officer. So I wouldn't be able to speak on any comments that were made.
But he advises that she still shouldn't change the locks, even though a lawyer says she could.
I would suggest that she does not change the locks, simply because of other factors that have led up to this. The detectives are speaking with landlord-tenant tribunal just to understand the rights of both the tenant and the resident.
They have no rights as a tenant. There's no lease. The landlord and tenant board has already said this is not their jurisdiction.
Hamilton police say they only got involved to keep the peace in the situation while the issue is being dealt with in court. However, Ostapenko says she only filed a case with the landlord-tenant board. She doesn't know if it will be going to court just yet. Detectives are still investigating the allegations. Back to you.